And he restored the altar of the Lord that was before the vestibule of the Lord. Verse 9. Then he gathered all Judah and Benjamin, and those who dwelt with them from Ephraim, Manasseh, and Simeon, for they came over to him in great numbers from Israel when they saw that the Lord his God was with him.
Thank you. Jump to verse 12.
Verse 12.
Yes.
Then they entered into a covenant to seek the Lord God of their fathers.
The people of Judah, yes.
To seek the Lord God of their fathers with all their heart and with all their soul. And whoever would not seek the Lord God of Israel was to be put to death, whether small or great.
It was as serious as that.
Whether man or woman.
Good. Look at what he did again in verse 16.
Also, he removed Maacah, the mother of Asa the king,
As his own grandmother, yes?
from being queen mother, because she had made an obscene image of Asherah. And Asa cut down her obscene image, then crushed and burned it by the brook Kidron.
That's right. He also brought into the house of God the things that his father had dedicated. He also brought that verse 18, yes.
18.
Yeah.
He also brought into the house of God the things that his father had dedicated, and that he himself had dedicated, silver and gold and utensils.
Beautiful. Brethren, that is the action this man took. And the people were with him. They entered into a covenant with him. In fact, they took an oath. If you don't do exactly, if you don't worship God, you will be put to death. Some of us make New Year resolutions. Some of us make decisions at the beginning of every year. We must do this. In fact, I was one of the people that made a resolution sometime. When I was smoking my normal cigar, I don't want to tell you. Some of you know. I said, I know that I don't like smoking. This thing, I don't like it any longer. But I can't stop. I told myself, we see the first of, that first night into first, I will smoke all the cigar that is remaining to be smoked in this world. So that on the first, I will pack everything and then throw them away and start a new life. Wonderful. Wonderful. Night to smoke myself to death. It did not work. Then on the third, on the first, into that new year, people were shouting, I packed everything, threw it away. Not after eating New Year rice. Come on, New Year rice in Adiche. I felt that the rice did not go down. That the rice was hanging. I said, this in Abiakwazo. I was casting and binding. This thing that I just said I don't want to do, is it what I'm going back to do? Brethren, before 2 and 3 o'clock, I said, let me go and try it. For you, it may not be so short for me like my own.